Hello, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Wanda Lee. I'm a married mom of 3 and I appreciate you joining me for High Priority Monday. We did take a week off last week of recording and cash stuffing, in part because we didn't receive our checks, but also just because I wasn't feeling great. So I thought it's better to just take the week off instead of just trying to throw together some video just to do it. So we're back now. Hopefully we can get right into it. I'm planning to do a little bit of cash stuffing and a lot of condensing. So let's go ahead and get started. I did forget to say that my husband and I have 3 big goals for our family, which are to become debt-free, to pay off our mortgage in half the time, and to put our little ones through college loan-free. And those are the things that we like to focus on Mondays. That's why I call them High Priority Mondays. So if those things interest you, I'd love for you to hang out with me on Mondays, and definitely stick around for the rest of this video. Today we have $390 to stuff, and we'll pull out the money for the cash condensing later. Alrighty. So we are going to add a big hundo to medical. I was actually pleasantly surprised because one of the twins had a little problem, and so we had to take her into to see her doctor. And I was concerned because, you know, we're paying out of pocket now, so I was like, oh goodness, I don't know what this is going to cost. And I asked ahead of time, hey, we're paying out of pocket, do you have an estimate about how much this kind of visit will cost? She was like, we don't. What we do is we give the nurse a paper, and whatever the nurse does or the doctor does, they'll check it off on the list, and each check mark has a price associated with it. And I'm like, oh God. So she gave me the paper. I went into the doctor. I gave the paper to the nurse, and the whole, not the whole time, but in the beginning, you know, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how many check marks are going to be in the paper? I forgot about the paper during the visit, obviously, because I'm just concerned about getting answers for my daughter's issue. And then at the end of the visit, when everything's done, she hands me the paper back. I see 2 check marks on it, and I'm like, okay, well, that's not bad, but one of the check marks is a lab, so labs can get expensive. I went to the front, gave the receptionist the paper, and I'm like, okay. And in my head, I'm like, what's the damage gonna be, right? Because again, we're paying this out of pocket for the time being. So she was like, can you just hold on while I go into the back room and check, because you have a credit on your account. I want to see if it can be applied to this visit. And I'm like, okay, sure, sounds good, right? And so I just wait there patiently, and I'm thinking a credit, maybe it's like $20 or something, right? So she comes back and she's like, okay, the credit can be applied to your account. So for today's visit, you owe $8. And I was like, what? And then I was like, how much did I owe before the credit? She's like, 108. And I was like, oh, well, that's a nice credit. Anyway, for medical, we have 150, 2, 220, 40, 60. And as you can hear, I think that was 260. As you can hear, the little ones are in the living room behind me. So I'm going to go check on them real quick. All right, they're fine. Those weren't distress noises. Those were just, oh, she won't give me the toy I want noises, so it's fine. Moving right along. We are going to add 10 to dental. Oops, already open. Oh, guess we have, oh, I think I forgot something. Sorry, we had 260 cash, right? But then we also had this 500 placeholder, so we actually have 760, right? That's, sorry, I forgot to count the placeholder one. Anyway, in case you're interested. 120 is now in dental. And my second dentist visit went really well, and so I was excited about that. So moving forward, it should just be regular cleanings, which are great. Because you're always concerned, oh God, what's going to be the damage that they're going to find when they investigate my teeth. But my husband and I take pretty good care of our teeth, so those visits aren't as scary as they could be. Anyway, savings. No, not savings. Sorry, college is getting 100. So college has 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 90, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. 550. $2,550. And hold that thought while I go check, because they got real quiet. Okay, sorry about that. I had to put on a little something for them. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is the road to retirement. We're gonna stuff $30 in there today. So let's see what we've saved so far in road to retirement. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. 380. That's nice. That's nice, nice, nice. All right, and of course we have to take out the Road to Retirement book. Oops, sorry for the jostling about. This 150 is going into our debt binder, so I'm gonna put that to the side for now. Move this out the way. Move this out the way because we are done with you, friend. And bring out the Road to Retirement book created by Nita at the Almost Organized Owl. And we need our scratcher, potentially. We either need our scratcher or our erasable pen. So let's see what we can do with our $30. I've tried to work through the pages, one by one. We do have these. I like to do scratch offs. Oh, we finished that whole page. We finished the whole page here of scratch offs. We have some of these which I like to keep in case what I scratch off isn't quite what I need. Oh my god, each one's $50. That's not gonna work. Okay, each of these is from 5 to 25, which is in my range. I'm pointing over here, but that's not the money. We already put it in the binder. So we're gonna scratch off one of these. Hopefully it is something small enough to where we could scratch off more than one, or maybe we could just add it to one of the other ones. This one's calling to me. Oh, 5. I love that. Okay, technically we have 25 left. Whoops. Flipping over here. Wait, not here. Flipping over here. The 20 is already taken. 8 and 8 is 16, minus 1 is 15. So that would be 20, but then the 5 is taken. Well, we can try our luck again, though. I really feel like it's only gonna get bigger from here. I feel like that 5 was our smallest one. But again, we're fine. If we do a 25, we have $30, so we're fine. All right, let's do it. What's calling me? Let's get this. This one's actually calling me. I'll just do this one. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So the first one I scratched off at 5. The second one I scratched off at 25. So we are good to go. We can just stop right there. Call it a day. Call it a win. We nailed it. All right. This can go back here. All right, so now I guess we could take this back out because we do need it. We do have 150 that we're putting into debt, so let me do that first before we condense anything. This 100, this 50 is just regular stuffing that we're going to add to our credit card debt, but this 100 was a gift from the twins' grandma, one of their grandmas, and it was to just get them stuff that they needed. And we are trying to potty train the twins, so we bought them potties and then some more supplies for the twins. So I did put that on the credit card. This 100 is gonna go back on the credit card to replace that. I had to act quickly because of a sale that they were having on the items, and that's the only reason why I used the credit card, but this money will go back and replace it. So we have 150 in here that we're going to put on the credit card. Now what we're going to do is flip on over to this big healthy envelope here, and this is $200 worth of 20s and 10s, and we're just going to see what we could condense here. And we're going to start with all of these 2s. So unfortunately I don't remember how many there were, so I'm going to count them: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, whoops, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, and 72. Okay, great. What we'll do is I kind of like this one that's like, you probably can't see it in the camera. I was going to say it's folded kind of weird. I'm going to take a random ugly 2 and leave it. $72. I'm going to take all of these 2s. Let's put them in the back. That's $72, and I'm gonna grab, whoops, 20, 40, 60, and 70 from here, and this 2, this goes back in the envelope, but I need to get some of this other stuff out, just some of the 5s, really, if I can. So put that there. Let's weave these 20s back into the mix and put the 10 over here. Gonna put this back into the envelope. Oh, and the 2, just put it back into the envelope right now so I don't get confused, because there's a lot of cash on the table for me to get confused. That's the money we're condensing with. This is the money that we need to condense. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So let's see if we have $70 more. 20, 40, 60, we do, and 70. Let's do this one. This one's a little uglier. 70, and we'll put this 5 back. And now, actually, I'll do it in a second. Don't get ahead of yourself. Okay. Let's put these 20s here. Does not matter to me what direction they're going in. Alright, now I do have 2 20s left, but they're kind of prettier and these are all ugly, so I think I might just keep it like this for now, call it a day. But again, all the money here we saved from doing the 30-day challenge. 3 times actually. We did it in July, August, and September, a 30-day challenge that I created, and we saved this money. And I think maybe the first month we didn't use it for student loans. I think the first month we used it toward debt, but the last 2 months we're using it toward student loans, which are going to pick up soon. So that is that. Now this money we can be using to play with and recycle. And speaking of the 30-day challenge, I'm not going to do it again this month. Also, we're like midway through this month, but doing that challenge really inspired me, I guess. So I feel quite motivated that I can do something that I have been wanting to do for a long time, which is to complete the 100 envelope challenge. And I've started it a couple times, and one time I had to unfortunately take all the money out and use it toward debt payoff before it was completed. But that was a decision my husband and I made together, and I think it was a smart decision because that's one of our big 3 goals. However, I had started it up again, and I've just been doing it very inconsistently. Just if I have extra cash, I'll just slide it in there. Let me grab it. All right, ta-da. Yeah, so I've only showed this on camera once before because it was the time that we had to take stuff out of it. But as you can see, I've been slowly putting stuff back in, as I said, very consistently. Oh, this is a 100 envelope tracker that I created myself. It's free on Ko-Fi if you'd like to snag one. Anyway, so I just had been starting, and the way that I do this, and trust me, it all adds up the same. Maybe one day I'll break down the math in case you're interested, but not today because I don't have energy. But the way that I do it is I round to the nearest 5. So for 9, I would round up to 10. For 7, I would round down to 5. But at the end, it all adds up to the same thing. I'm 90% sure. Anyway, but yeah, so that's how I do that. So basically, what's it called? If it's 3 or 4, I round it up to the nearest 5, and if it's 2 or 1, I round it down to the nearest 5, right? But either way, to the nearest 5, as you know. Anyway, I also have been trying to do 2 at a time, so the one in front and the one behind. So I think I want to see how many we can stuff today. I did a lot, 50, but I used some of the bigger bills to condense. So we'll have to take some of the smaller bills from here and see what we can do. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. And my plan here is also to do this on Mondays and Fridays, just like I was doing the 30-day challenge. But I'm hoping that we can actually complete it by the end of the year. If we can't, I'll just keep going until the following year. But like, the point is to actually finish it, and I do feel motivated to do it now that we have completed the 30-day challenge 3 times. So I feel like it's possible, it's within reach. And that would be a great chunk of savings when we do. So anywho, this is 10 and this is 10, so that's 20 bucks right there. So I'm just gonna take this 10 and these 2 5s, pop them right in. Whoopsie. And then this is 10 and that's 12, which is also gonna be another 20. I have 10, 20, and 30. Let me see if I could do this one. 11 and 12 will go down, so 13, 14 will go up. So this is 15 and 15, which is 30, which is what we have. So let's do that instead. Just making sure. So we technically stuffed 4 today. So 15, 13, 11, and 9. Let's go to the front here. 15. Sorry for all the screaming in the background from the girlies. They're watching the show. 15, 13, 11, and 9. All right, great. I'll be so excited to finish this. I've always wanted to finish one. My favorite person to watch for completing 100 envelope challenges is the channel Black and Blue. She's completed the 100 envelope challenge like 50 different ways. So creative to watch her do it, and very inspiring as well. There are a lot of other people that are doing cool things with the 100 envelope challenge, where instead of saving the exact number, they put a savings challenge in it. And then so they save whatever that savings challenge is, and that's like their day one, and then the next saving challenge is day 2 or whatever. But I don't know that everyone goes in order by days anymore, like just start from 1 and go to 100. I think people just stuff either randomly or what they can afford to stuff, which I think is the better way to do it, right? Because sometimes you can knock out bigger numbers early, and sometimes all you can do is smaller numbers. So anywho, I'm excited for that. I'm really looking forward to making big headway on that, and I think that with where we're at in our debt, I feel comfortable to do it. I don't feel like it's going to be a strain, and then we can use part of that money to pay off debt, part of it to go into savings, so it'll be a beautiful thing all the way around. Anywho, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed hanging out, I'd love for you to hit the like button. Definitely subscribe to the channel to help it grow and to hang out with me in future High Priority Mondays. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday. I hope you have an amazing week, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.